Tony D and Little Joan with Screenwriter's Rant on Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies, a show that is waiting for me in hell if the devil truly wants to torture me. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy Horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 10 available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. This takes place in the 50s, so naturally, the producers of this movie said, oh, let's make it woke. That was a very woke time in the 50s. Oh, yeah. Feminism. Oh, man. This couldn't be more woke. I don't know. It's just, it's woke. It's what it is. It's Grease, but it's woke. They're trying to rebrand, I guess, the Pink Ladies as the good guys. Here's what I remember about the Pink Ladies. They were the bad girl gang in Grease who hung out with the greasers. And now they're going to be like kings of the school in this. And it's going to be a rainbow coalition of marginalized groups that do this. So get ready for that in the 50s. I don't know. This is like, it's like these people who made this show and wrote it watched Grease a bunch of times and all the sequels, and then they watched High School Musical, and maybe that's about it. I don't even think these people watched Happy Days. This is how far, like Happy Days, that was kind of pretty far, like they made it in the 80s, but it was about the 50s, right? Now here's a show they make in 2023 about the 50s. Who is this show for? Who is this show for? It's not for anybody who was born in the 50s. Well, if you were born in the 50s, you probably don't remember this. So, like, my parents maybe are just old enough to remember this era. So it's definitely not for them. Who is this show for? People who watched Happy Days? It's not for them. No, I watched Happy Days. We grew up in the 80s. It's just, I don't know who this show is for. and you could see like the messaging in this trailer. You can see it. Like, it's gonna be I think one of the girls is actually trans, but they won't say she's trans. And then it's gonna be about rising up and and fighting the status quo, I guess, which I guess that's what this thing is. It looks awful. This looks like the worst thing I've ever seen. Who made this thing? Is it Paramount? Yeah, Paramount Plus. Oof. Does it have any more info? Yeah, I don't. It's a musical comedy romance series. I guess. So I guess it's for women because the women are the main characters and they're going to rise up in the 50s and I don't know. Oof. It hurt me to watch this. It kind of physically hurt me. It just looks dumb. And then they're redoing some of the Grease songs in the most soulless way possible. That would be this show is soulless. It has no soul whatsoever. So they're repurposing. It's repurposed content is what it is. Ooh, we own Grease. Yeah, well, we can't do Grease again. Oh, what can we? What IPs are under Grease that we could take out and use? How about the Pink Ladies? Oh yeah. So this is like it's a shadow of a shadow of a shadow of a shadow of a shadow on Infinite. Brutal. It doesn't speak to the time. It doesn't speak to the pseudo time from the 80s. It doesn't speak to anyone that I could see. It speaks to the modern audiences, I guess. The ones who are deluded enough to believe, like, yeah, high school's kind of like this. Maybe. And I guess theater majors? Maybe. I mean, like, I can't see an audience for this. it's it's too old for any kids. So who's that leave? If it's a High School Musical show and it's not for kids, and even those that when you say kids, it's all girls. It's gonna be girls. I mean, it's a comedy musical romance, so it's all girls. So just you can pretty much eliminate all the guys. Maybe you get the theater major guys, I guess. So you've got young girls. Anybody older than, I don't know, 25? I don't think they would watch this. I don't think fans of High School Musical that probably are, I guess they'd be in their 30s now. I don't even think they would like it. So you've got, so young girls is the audience. Okay. Do they watch TV? How many of them have Paramount Plus they're going to be like, ooh, Grease. I remember that. And how could you? You're 16. How could you remember Grease? Maybe the high school did it. Maybe. I don't know. It's a pretty elaborate production for high schoolers. It's a very tiny sliver of an audience. So you're talking about the high schoolers who still watch TV, who want Paramount Plus, who love musicals and romance couched in this way. How does this speak to them? Their grandparents were just being born. So, good luck to you, man. What a show. What a show. What a pitch session this must have been. Just going through. These people, all they do is they go through the catalog of IPs. This is what I imagine. They go through the catalog of IPs and say, oh yeah, okay. This. We'll use this somehow. From ancient history. Why don't you just go back to, I don't know, Beowulf? Why don't you just do a Beowulf TV show about teenage Beowulf back in ancient times, singing and dancing about, I gotta fight Grendel. And then make her a girl, make Beowulf a girl. Here you go. Here's the whole pitch. Make Beowulf a girl, maybe a trans girl, trans girl of color. And then Grendel, I'm gonna fight Grendel. Oh no, you're not, because I'm secretly in love with you. Oh, and there's gonna be, I don't know, kissing and dancing. Yeah, just totally insane. Why not just, hey, cut out the middleman. Go straight to the mental asylums and pick out the craziest people and just have them spew nonsense. Just have them flip through your catalog, these insane people, and say, well, what do you think of this? I think it should be about their shoes. Okay. Yeah. We've got this old TV show, but we're just going to focus on their shoes. Sounds as good as Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies. Okay. Here's $10 million. Go make that. As long as it's woke. Oh, it'll be woke as hell. Oh, no, woke. It's about time the shoe fetishists got on the LGBTQ plus flag. Yeah. Well, where's the S for them? Yeah, you're right. What is this? Somebody explain to me what this is. Somebody in the comments tell me you're going to watch this show. Seriously. Unironically. You're going to go, yeah, that sounds like a good show. Tell me why you think this is a good show. Watch this trailer and tell me why you think this is a good show, if that's you. I would love to hear the reasoning. Love to hear it. Please make the comment as long as you want, because I want to hear all the details of your reasoning. I really do. All right, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more based takes. Check us out tonight. We're going to react to the State of the Union. I know. Unless C-SPAN flags me or something. So tune in for that. Who knows how long it'll be up before I get flagged. And that's it. We'll see you.